My humble apologies for the break in transmission. I don't know what happened there. I think the camera got sick of me moaning about we work too hard. Okay, so that's where we left off. You get the picture. It's time to rest, restore, focus, and plan, strategize what you're going to do. Alright? Do some focus on the home. Maybe stay at home a bit and just rest and restore yourself. Alright, so what we're doing is we're restoring, we're resting, we're manifesting. We're sitting and we're manifesting and we're focusing and we're using the power of intention to bring into our lives what we want to bring into our lives. So we're going to look at the next and the last section now of our ask. So what is coming for us? What are we manifesting? What are the results going to be of all this hard work? What are the results going to be of waiting for divine timing, focusing, not rushing, and learning patience, as difficult as that is for some of us? I'm one of those people, believe me. All right, it's been a hard struggle for me. So what's going to come? New love. This could literally mean new love for you in romantic relationships. It could be a new love for yourself, this body care and self-love that we're talking about. It could be in anything, any shape or form. It could be that you do spend more time with family and you have a renewed love within your family. Okay, a lot of you will know what this is talking about. Maybe this is what you're trying to manifest in your life. But it's coming, okay? Whoever that message is meant for. Next one is miracles. We're being told that there are miracles coming. If you've prayed for that one thing, you've prayed for that job, you've prayed for that, little bit of financial relief, you've prayed for that person that you manifested, you want your twin flame or your soulmate, whatever you're busy working on, it's coming, all right? We're also shown here abundance. All right, abundance doesn't just mean money. Abundance is abundant love, abundance in, having enough to eat on your plate at night, having many friends, having people that care for you, just having things when you need them. It doesn't always have to come in money. You could have a tough time that month and someone says, hey, I bought a whole stash of vegetables and we just can't finish them. I've brought you some. And your prayers are just answered and little things happen that just make you realize that there is abundance all around you. All right, abundance of love from other people, whatever it is that you've wished for, the abundance is coming. This manifestation is coming, and this is coming for a lot of people. And we find it hard to believe because, we've prayed for things like this in the past and they haven't come to fruition. But the universal energy around us has changed. You have to understand that and you have to believe that. Things can really happen the way they have been blocked from happening in the past. We've had them blocked. We've had obstacles and energetic things. We've had karma to deal with. All sorts of things that did block this manifestation in the past. But now things are really happening for people. And you'll see it around you. And be happy for people. Don't be envious because that is a blocking negative energy. Be happy for them. And the minute you're happy for them, you resonate on that level. And you resonate on the same frequency they're resonating, which makes it attracted to you as well. Okay, that is a big, big key point there. So, celebration. Celebration for things finally happening, finally becoming abundant, finally coming to fruition. The miracles finally happening and coming to you. Alright? On that note, what did I want to say? I picked Yemaya, or she picked herself rather. This is from the Goddesses and Sirens. Yemaya is a river goddess and she signifies hope. She brings rain and water that cuts new paths into the earth. And this is symbolic for, or an analogy for you cutting your new paths forward. Okay, changing the way things were, changing the status quo, changing the past, and knowing that you don't have to keep things the way they were in the past, like we were saying just now. This is hope for new beginnings, for celebration, for your abundance, for those things that you wanted to bring into fruition. She's asking you to have hope. Okay, we're talking about the future energies here. Have hope. Hope goes along with believing and waiting for that divine timing. All right, the other things they want to point out to us is synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Some of you have been talking about the numbers that you've seen, 1111, 444, 222, 333, which has got a lot to do with relationships. Synchronicities, hearing the same song over and over, hearing the same name all the time, seeing the same name or the same word over and over, seeing the same animal all the time. Animals can bring us a lot of symbolic meanings and messages, and there just happen to be animals on this card. So pay attention to these things. All right, there are synchronicities happening around you, and what reiterates that? Signs. Look out for signs. Okay, these signs are probably going to come through music as well. I've been told twice now to listen to the music around me because I'm missing messages that are coming. I'm too preoccupied with other things, and there are messages through music. Alright, and I've had this for a couple of clients lately as well. Music is speaking to us. That is how the powers that be are communicating with us now. So please pay attention to it. Again, music for manifesting. So it goes hand in hand. You're getting your signs through music, and you can manifest through music. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. And maybe while you do that, while you're playing music, you'll actually get signs back, because when you're trying to manifest, that's like praying, and when you listen, it's like meditation is listening. When you pray, you're asking for something, so you also have to have the ability to be able to listen and receive, because you've asked a question, so you must listen for the answers. Okay, so music is vitally, vitally important right now. Synchronicity, signs, music for manifesting. Okay, and miracles, hope. And what will come? Abundance and celebration. Okay, and miracles, new love. We're also told that you are protected right now. So I know some of you are concerned about that, and the reason I know is because I've done some readings for people recently where they have not felt safe in their environment. So it could be that you're worried about losing your job, but maybe that job doesn't serve you, is always not in alignment with your ultimate purpose, and that's why you have to leave the job, and our ego is fighting us. But people are not feeling safe, and sometimes they're in threatening situations, or they're in toxic relationships, and they're not feeling safe. And Archangel Michael comes up to say that you are protected. Just ask for protection and it'll be granted. Remember what I said? Because we have free will, we have to ask. Otherwise they can't help us. Ask, and it doesn't matter how small or big that thing is that you want to ask. It's never too big, it's never too small. And the archangels are omnipresent, okay? They are not denominational, they don't belong to a specific religion, they're non-denominational, they don't care what religion you are, they don't care about any of that stuff, they don't care about your earthly stuff, they don't care if you can't get to a place of self-forgiveness, they don't care if you're holding guilt for stuff that you can't let go of, or if there are things that you regret. They don't care. They have got unconditional love, and they're here to serve you and help you. Okay, to make this place a better place and to improve your life. That is the way it is. So he is here to help you. When you need protection, Archangel Michael is the man to ask. Okay. And you don't have to have any funny thing. You don't have to have a special way of calling or asking. You call his name, you say, I need help with this, please. He hears you and it will be answered. Maybe not always in the way that you expect, but he will be there. Okay. Alright, so that was the protection. We're almost done. If we think of, like I was saying, what comes from this, protection also comes from it. But remember, you have to ask. And then also we've spoken about Yemaya, which is hope, which I think hope will be reinstilled for a lot of you. And then we've got Lilith. A lot of people think, oh, Lilith, she's terrible, she's bad. We're looking at the archetype, okay? We're looking at the symbolism behind Lilith. Lilith fought for equality. She did not want to lie below Adam. She was the first wife of Adam in some pantheons and belief systems. And she got kicked out because she wouldn't lie beneath him. She wouldn't see herself as being beneath him. And that caused a bit of trouble, okay? That is the story. Don't hold it against me. I'm not saying anything about anybody's religious or spiritual persuasion. That is the archetype of Lilith. And she is representing equality. So whether you like her or whether it was a different person or a different deity we used on this card tonight, the message is the same. Equality. We are seeing the balance of masculine and feminine within ourselves. Within the world. Things coming back into alignment. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to be a female activist or anything like that. It's within ourselves that our masculine, excuse me, and our feminine has been out of balance. We are either, pardon me, we are either too much in the masculine where we feel that we are aggressive, we're short-tempered, we, are maybe too expansive in certain things that we do, or we can be too much in the feminine where we are too compassionate, where we get taken advantage of. Whatever the case is, we are coming into balance. This equality is coming, okay, whether that's within yourself, and also if for any of you following the twin flame guidance that all the other ladies and gents are doing, the spiritual guides or the tarot readers, whatever the case is, I don't focus too much on that because there are plenty of people doing it, and I focus more on what other energies are going on. But this speaks to it as well. Equality in relationships, the balance of the masculine and feminine. The fact that you come into a relationship not needing somebody, but wanting them in your life. That you come both contributing to the relationship, and you don't go into any relationship with the preconceived idea that that person needs to look after you. That is an outdated, imbalanced belief. Okay, so this is what's coming of it. This equality is coming in every shape and form. And it's going to bring in better quality relationships on every level. Personal, physical, romantic, friendships, families. This is going to bring balance. Alright, and then the last card is Kuan Yin. We've had her before. Joy. I want to talk about the joy quickly. You need to find your joy. If for anyone looking for a new job and knowing that they want to do something more in alignment with what they want, I've spoken about this before. It's in one of my other YouTube videos. I think it was called, it's I can't remember exactly, but it was why I never did the second empath video. And then I also end up talking about and how to be a healer. I think that's what it was called. Alright, but this comes up again of finding your joy and finding your purpose in what you should be doing for a living. And then she also has another message. And it says, okay, Kuan Yin is all about compassion, first of all. She's about forgive yourself and forgive others. And this forgive yourself also comes up again. Self-forgiveness. Okay? Forgive yourself and forgive others so that you can let things go. Kuan Yin, love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. We are at a huge point of re-beginnings here. Okay? The dark moon has to be dark. There has to be no moon for the moon to start over again. The sun has to set for the sun to come up again. We have to have winter for spring to come. The minute you understand that everything in your life is about cycles and that things will spring back, you'll get a greater understanding of things. And this thing where we have to wait and divine timing, you may think to yourself, but I've planted these seeds, why is nothing happening? Please remember that a seed needs to germinate and it has to push through the soil, which is quite difficult to do for such a little seed, before it actually pops its head up above the soil and turns into a plant. And then there's even more time that has to lapse before it actually bears fruit. Okay, what you plant today does not bear fruit tomorrow. Sometimes we have to wait for those blessings. We have to focus, we have to be patient, we have to wait for the divine timing, and then abundance comes, fruitfulness comes, that fruit grows on the tree. And then it's time for celebration, all of these things that have come up here. So this is a beautiful outcome. It's showing that there's a lot of positive energy coming in here. We just have to trust in divine timing. Reflect, sit down, focus, plan, and please rest while you do it. Don't feel that if you're not constructively doing something physical that you're not actually bringing anything to the table. You've planted your seeds. It's time to sit and say, okay, when this happens, let me strategize. What am I actually going to do when I start this new job? What am I going to do when I buy this new property? What am I going to do when I start this new business? I need to have all my ducks in the row so that when I'm blessed with this abundance, I use it constructively and I use it with appreciation for what I have. And I'm ready for it. And that's also manifestation. If you prepare yourself for it and you're ready for it, you are bringing that energy into your life. You're not saying, oh, well, I'm not going to plan because it will never happen. Make plans because they are coming. Everything you've worked so hard for and the seeds you've planted that you haven't seen sprouting yet, everything's coming to a head now. Balance is coming, all right? Justice is coming. These two actually go quite nicely because the scales is justice and balance and she's equality. Mart and Lilith. Okay? I love these cards. It would help if you could see them. All right. Have faith. Trust in divine timing. Trust in that which you cannot see but nevertheless exists. That a few more things have to be in place that you're just not aware of. You're not privy to that information right now. But you're going to smile and celebrate when you realize how it was so worth the wait. All right. I sincerely hope that this spoke to you guys. I hope that it helped. I wish you a wonderful new moon and a wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you so much for taking the time. If you'd like to make contact with me, please go to my website or my Etsy shop or my Instagram or my Facebook. Make contact with me. All the facilities are there. You can go to www.aeroasis.com or you can go to the Etsy shop, which is etsy.shop/aeroasis, or just aeroasis on the Facebook page. All of them give you links on how to get hold of me. On Instagram, it's @aeroasis, and there is a link there that takes you to testimonials, websites, my YouTube link. Everything is there on one link on the bio. Okay, wishing you all a wonderful weekend. Please make contact if you'd like to book a personal reading. I would love to do one for you, whether it's relationships, general guidance, work-related stuff, whatever you need. I'm more than happy to help. Take care and chat soon. Bye.